Hi, filmmakers. Forrest A. Jr. here. Today on Rolling Tape, we have Brent Barbano, founder of ShareGrid. Today, he's going to talk about their expansion into Atlanta. Now, let's roll tape.
This episode is brought to you by Spoof Dance. Create a 15-second parody commercial and win prizes from these amazing film and video companies. Go to the Spoof Dance link below to get started.
All right, Brent, let's talk about what ShareGrid is, first of all.
So ShareGrid is an online platform and marketplace for filmmakers and creatives to rent gear and resources to others with integrated insurance.
All right, now people in Atlanta have some great news. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we're really excited. For the last year and a half, we've been in Los Angeles and New York City exclusively, and we are excited to announce that in July of 2016, we are opening to Atlanta.
Okay, now you're in New York now, is that correct?
Yeah, Los Angeles and New York, yes.
Okay, so if you're in Atlanta or in any of these cities now, it all works the same, correct?
Oh yeah, just the same. It's all location-based, so you're able to search. If you're in Atlanta, you'd be able to search equipment in the Atlanta region, in the Atlanta area.
Okay, let's talk about pieces of equipment that people would tend to rent through ShareGrid.
Yeah, it varies. That's one of the most exciting things is that we really do have everything. You know, we've got ARRI Alexas and Red cameras to 5Ds and drones and DJI Ronins, and we're starting to get studio spaces and practical locations to rent out and picture cars. And I mean, it's getting pretty cool. We have a lot of exciting inventory.
So it's like a social network. You sign up. Is there a cost involved?
No, there's no cost. There's no entry fee. The only, I guess, cost would be that when you rent, there's obviously a service fee, to keep the lights on for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How can folks sign up for this?
So if you go to www.sharegrid.com, there's a sign up link, and you can click on that. And what that does is actually, it does a couple of things. If we are open in your city, let's say Los Angeles, New York, and soon to be Atlanta, you put in your zip code, boom, you're in. If you are not in one of those three cities, that's okay. We capture your information and you put on our wait list. And then from there, once we are ready to open in your city, we will let you know ahead of time. We don't just open the doors when we open to a city. We let everyone know ahead of time so we can, onboard their equipment, get their profiles up and running, and really get the community going before we open the doors.
Okay. Now I'm close to Boston. Are you coming out? Do you plan on opening ShareGrid in the Boston market? Because there's a huge film industry here.
We know, yeah. There's as a filmmaker, it's cool to hear that all of these other cities have a film community, and we know we have a lot of signups from Boston and St. Louis and Seattle and San Francisco, Chicago, etc. So we do aim to get to Boston soon, but we are going based on demand. Where the most signups are, and also we kind of have our ears on the ground as to where the most activity is and where the most film production is in the country. So we use that as kind of our compass as well as where to open up to. But yeah, based on our signups and our demand, that's where we decide where to go to next. And Boston's up there, but we got a couple cities ahead of them, unfortunately.
A guy like me wants to shoot a film, and I want to shoot it on an ARRI camera or a Red camera. I don't personally know how to run the camera. Can you hook up people with personnel too?
Yeah, that's something that we are exploring. We want to get into helping people get jobs and connect and collaborate, and we are exploring that as we speak. And part of the reason why we're exploring it is because it's happening already. People have been getting jobs because of ShareGrid. People are connecting and collaborating, and that's what's really exciting about it, is that it's not just an equipment renting website. It's a collaboration website. It's a community first, which this industry is a community first and foremost. So yeah, people are getting jobs, and I think there's certain examples where people have drones, for example, and they list their drone, but it's drone with operator, and people get jobs because of that. They're getting hired because of those listings.
Oh, okay. Because that makes sense to me because I can't imagine renting out a drone and then hoping it comes back in one piece.
Yeah, it's a liability thing, and we totally understand that. And so there are a lot of owner-operators that will only rent out, certain equipment if it comes with them or one of their, licensed technicians. And it's rare. It's really only drones and jibs and Steadicams and things like that. It's not really, cameras or lenses or things like that.
What would you tell someone in Atlanta right now to convince them to try this out?
I'd say sign up. I understand that it's a budding city right now of filmmaking, and really amazing people are there creating stuff every day, and we want to be a part of it. And I understand that the rental industry traditionally is tough. The barrier to entry is kind of difficult. It's very expensive, and there's a lot of paperwork, and we're kind of here to put those headaches aside and make it easy so you can get back to telling the stories that you want to tell and creating the projects you want to create while staying on a budget, doing it in a timely manner. And we understand that Atlanta's got it, and we're excited to get there. And we've got hundreds of people already signed up in Atlanta and more coming in. And we can't wait to open the doors and shake things up in Georgia.
All right. Thank you very much, Brent.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Borgus Productions is making an epic feature film comedy about human greed. We need your help filling the fictional world of the film with funny TV commercials. We call it Spoof Dance, and we have $2,000 worth of prizes. Go to our website to find out more.